What's up, Spider-Man? It's Spider-Man. Space people, not from this earth. Because we're from space. Space people. Only 500,000 people got to experience that. That video is fucked. People are like, dude, what were you on? I was on life. I was high on life. At that time. And some other things. I think those vids got taken down. I don't remember. I think I deleted them. The fucking one with the guy going and telling that he can't take it anymore. Like, why does God hate me? That video was funnier to me. That was when the Challenger Deep went down. Was that 2 years ago already? Time is a concept. What you do with it is reality. Time is relative. Like, there's some people that make like $1,000, $500 an hour. There's people that are homeless. There's people that skateboard all day. There's people that masturbate. But what time to me might have nothing to do with you. I don't like when people at work or people in general ask me like, what am I doing tonight? What am I doing this week? It's like, do you really care? And if I told you, you wouldn't want to listen. I find myself more curious, asking more questions. People ask me, because I know what my life is, my routine. I'm curious to hear about whatever random shit they're getting into. Live vicariously. What's up, Hagey? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning.
And it's not over. In fact, they've just begun. I see, I see.
Nope. I wish. Slowly away from me. A million light years in your mind, and I am waiting. And now you say it's raining, it's raining. 2. When I got up, and when I got home from work, Fire OG, Wedding Crasher, Rebel OG, all OG Kush. That's all I smoke. OG Kush, or phenotypes, all the phenotypes. Potent fucking indica all the time. I don't smoke weed like I used to though.
What would you say? What would you do
I got tired of driving 45 minutes every week, one way. We're gonna be smoking a lot of fucking weed over the summer though. When my brother and his girlfriend visit. He's gotta show off, you know, so just rolls joints. I don't know. I don't plan that stuff. I wake up on random days and decide, oh, I'm gonna make a video. They just got something for everything. Desert treasure. Desert treasure one. Never even made it past that. Yes. Vengeance. What's up, bro? Are you chopping the wood? Chopping the wood. I would if I could. Playing RuneScape. Tired. I was gonna take a nap, but I was like, might as well play. Fuck it. A wise man once told me, when it's time to game, it's time to game. And that's that. You going right for what's your username? Are you going right for 200 mil wood cutting, or are you doing other shit? Straight to 200. The PVM. Holy. Did a lot of grotesque guardians. I do miss the freedom of being a man. Did a lot of sire too. Did you get a Vorkath, Pat? Got the TOA pet today. Sweet. Greenlord Vorkath. I don't think I'll ever greenlog anything. Guess there's no one else like Dave. Thankfully. I've always been different, good or bad. So it's your interpretation, it doesn't matter to me. Just a construct. Spoken like a true genius over there. %. I can't see many people who didn't change, whether it be their gender or their personality. I've seen so many people just change, and not for a lot of times not for the better. I knew people that I used to call buddy, bro, this, that, and now I get flamed for misgendering. it's like, I don't even know how to identify anybody, so I just identify everybody as human being. Just a bunch of human beings. Everybody's irrelevant in the scheme of things. I wish this belladonna seed was useful for something. They just throw it in the drop table. I don't really believe in RNG. I believe in situational luck. You either get the drop or you don't get the drop. And you have the same chance on every kill. Basically, like, I've gotten things on my 15th herbivore, and then I didn't get one for 25,000 more, or I got a mining pet at 46 mining, or it's just like, there's so many, like, RNG, and then you have people who go, like, I saw this poor fellow who was almost 7,000 Hydra dry of a claw. That's fucked. That's like, that's just so fucked. Saw it on Twitter. I don't know who it was, but pops up on my fucking feed. 7,000 dry. There's no RNG in malicious ashes. True. True. Yeah. Gonna get 50 mil fishing tonight. Pretty much the only milestone I'm gonna get for a long time on the iron.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. As far back
Yeah.
as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
And
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
did you ever play it much? You just focus on your group. What happened to your group? Ah.
Gangster.
I mean, you can get top page regular hardcore Iron Man. I'd go for it if I was going for it, you know? I didn't know you made a hardcore when I did. You probably told me too. I just benzodiazepines. I feel bad, but like I don't remember stuff that happens like 3 weeks ago, let alone like stuff that happened years ago. There's a lot of people that are like, yo, remember this? It's like, no. Plan was 200 mil fire make, 200 mil barb, 200 mil hunt, 200 mil range. What's the plan now? Game. I guess that helped. You dream, then you do. I don't dream any productive dreams. They're just nightmares or crazy scenarios. I don't think of something and like, oh man, I dream of that, because that would mean that I didn't just go and get what I wanted, which is what I do. Time to dream. Time to do. Dreaming doesn't get me through it. Well, actually, maybe it could, but get me through a 12-hour shift and on 4 hours of sleep, then try to play till fucking midnight. You'll carry me in TOA if I want to get the rune pouch. I appreciate it, man. I had some friends taking me along with them, but I had to do things and I kept dying and fucking up. Like, don't I have to contribute? If it involves learning any mechanics or doing anything outside of what I feel like doing, I don't want to do it. I had the rank 1 5-man Iron Man team, 2 of their members trying to help me, and I still just didn't feel like learning. Rank 1 5-man EHB, rank 5 EHP, 5-man. Those guys have been at it since the go. Group of friends got together and just sent it. Fang would be nice for Mole. I guess I'm biased because I was good friends with 2 of the 5. But like, their one member, Delusional RS, he's just such a grinder, dude. Like, he's just like, all of them are, but like, for a group of friends to stay together for that long and continue, I mean, I was talking to them about becoming a 5th, but they didn't want to have yet another person coming into the fold. But they have a guy who's not really producing. So there could be a chance at some point that I might be able to join the rank 1 5-man and just AFK on it, which would get them up there. That would be fucking sweet, dude. That's like getting invited into Metallica, basically. Like, you're on the road all of a sudden. Thought about it. Being my own Iron Man, playing my own Iron Man is going to be more of a long-term enjoyment for me. Just a personal synopsis. Yeah. There aren't many people that'll be willing. I lose $200 a month even though I have a nobody stream. But no amount of money is worth me being cut off in the middle of explaining something to somebody, or answering something, or asking something, or trying to find out something. I can't deal with it. Yo, hold up, man. Wait, hold that thought. I have an ad. I'm not a hold my thought type of person. When I start yapping, you're gonna get a whole entire fucking front to back explanation of shit. And when I got people telling me, hold up, yo, hold up, I got an ad, I can't just restart what I said in the same enthusiasm or care that I had when I originally started talking. I'm not. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm not on here for money or to to be somebody. So like having my small amount of conversations I'm lucky enough to have interrupted, just keep the money. You know, I don't care if it was $500 a month. Now, hear me out. Years from now, I plan to go full-time. If I'm living off of this and it's going towards paying my bills and I have to, I would hope that people would try to understand where I'm coming from at that point. But while I have a job and money's not an issue and so on and such, I don't see it necessary to run ads. How many hours is it? Depends on how you play. If you just go straight for like 99s, you'll get there pretty quick. But if you do what I did and fuck around and do all kinds of post 99 shit, it could take you, I don't even know how long it could take. I'm sure there's guides. I'm ranked 501 EHP. And I'm ranked 250 Iron EHP. Climbing up the pipe. I have to piss and fill my water. Put it out and put it back in. How many hours am I sitting at? 420 days of playtime on the UIM. 830 days of playtime on the Iron Man. 1200 days of playtime on my main. 500 days of playtime on an alt. $6 billion total XP gains. I'm in the top 10 in time played on this game. Over 2,500 days. Impressive, and having no life and being stoned is objectively opinionated. Yeah, I didn't make it lightly. I'm playing out of malice. There's some people that I don't like that, not even that I don't like, I just don't feel like they deserve to catch me or pass me as Iron Man, so I'm gonna keep playing and just AFK and stay ahead of them. And the UIM is just because, you know, this is my thing. I'm really enjoying this game mode. What are you up to, Dal? What are you up to, Berserk? I don't like talking about me. I have plenty of other people that talk and think about me. I don't need to. Just got off work. What do you do? Software developer. Like website development type, or like working for a company, or freelance? Are you freelance or like working for? I don't know if you remember or not, I was running websites for people for a little while. That was fun. What's up, Sam? Now, SaaS, software as a, the fuck? Software as a service, yeah, that. So like, when we needed to pay for like chatbox, or into like chatbox integration for a site, that's what you do? Like, you're the one that creates the software that people can pay to rent and use? Having a live message feed 10, 15 years ago was almost impossible to imagine. Like, for the normal man, if you didn't know, PHP and have good database knowledge and tying together machines, and it was a lot more, it took a lot more effort to do things that take an hour today. You can automate certain things that would normally have taken 20, 30-hour tears. Invoices and shit. Sorry for the Grand Inquisition, but what? Just curious. Pushing AI into people like Terry Davis were alive. AI could never be smarter than him. Created his own compiler, his own programming language, his own kernel, his own operating system. That 100,000 lines of he was what you would call deranged savantism. Completely deranged. But a magician, a fucking artist with the keystrokes. He could have done anything.
Recorded live in the Renaissance Arena at Nebworth 01.
Rasmus Lerdorf created PHP in 94, a year after HTML in 93, to embed it, to basically make it active script. It's still, like, a lot of people don't want to use PHP today, though. They don't want to use WordPress. They don't want to use, like, a lot of people just use GoDaddy and fucking AWS servers. And when me and one of my friends, when we do a site, we co-locate data to a server rack, to a physical firewall, create a Python web server with a secured SSL encryption, go from there, front-end PHP, WordPress, and we can host and run as many sites as we want, completely secure. And we go about it like that. I don't like the automated, like, no. If there's going to be a project worked on, it's getting worked on. It's being created from scratch, from the back end to the front end, from tying together the first database to having a solid back end on a server going. A lot of people don't trust Python and they don't trust WordPress because they say there's a lot of inadequacies, a lot of weaknesses. If you know, like, if you're lucky like I am and you have a person that I work with, people know Jack. You all know Jack. It's in Hexus. But when you get to work with someone like him, who's like a security genius, I completely trust it. We had fail safes where if somebody would have breached, if say an SSL encryption was exposed, or any sort of injection was successful, or any sort of intrusion of it immediately would wipe the entire database for that specific site. because each site ran on its own thread and could handle 10,000 people at the same time. So when people would try to DOS our sites, it was like throwing pennies at a wall. Like, to hit off one of our sites, you'd have to hit off the physical server, which was 32 cores and 64 threads, and physical firewall, physical deterrent systems. I had a, well, I don't know what you'd call it, but I had a system for that. If people would try to attack a site, it would get diverted to a dummy site, which would take all the injection of all the page requests, all the data. It would take every bit of it, and then I'd get whatever information I needed to find out whoever it was doing what they were doing. And if they weren't smart, they'd be, sent to the authorities. Well, that was one of the integrations I made to fight that off. Also, brute force search optimization. Using a C++ algorithm, I created a system of, we had switchboards and 4 different routers. So I would make accounts that would specifically go on Google, and they would type whatever website it was over and over and over and over, switch IP over and over, and that's all they did. That's all it did all day. I ran it on a laptop with a fucking XAMPP server. Brute force search engine optimization. BFSEO for short. I'm more of an architect than an engineer, though. I architect the projects. I don't put in the coding tears. That's delegated. I'll go over and make changes in something if I want to make changes in something, but I delegate that to people that are more creatively capable than I am. Or I should say intellectually capable. No one has more creativity than me when it comes to a project. Like, I'm the brainchild behind whatever project. If it's time for a project, I have the idea, I have the path. Just need somebody to paint it for me. People to paint. That's how it goes. It's nice. Yo, witch. Basically, CEO, CFO, and CE. COE, I guess you could say. Yeah, that's I kind of see myself in that way. Where's my Wozniak? When I was 17 in high school, 2011, 2012, me and some friends that weren't friends throughout all of high school, but I had a big idea, so they wanted to get involved. Well, we were trying to create a cyber school for special needs students. Personalized curriculums, their own teacher in the comfort of their own home. A lot of parents don't want to send their kids to school, or they send them till they're 21 years old, and then they let it. It was going to be all optimized, and well, when 4 17-year-olds in suits walk in a bank asking for $50,000, didn't work out so well. Just imagine somebody, you know, everybody might, maybe or maybe not, but I think a lot of people might know somebody who's, you know, mentally disabled or physically. Now imagine a school for the worst cases where they have the teacher there on camera. Talking about this stuff in 2011 was like, Zoom wasn't even, like Skype, Ventrilo, Omegle, what the fuck was the other one? Like none of that was even possible. It was gonna be a live integration so that the parents could talk to the teachers, so that they could work together from home. And it was like a holy fuck idea. I had teachers vouching for, you know, they laughed at us at the bank. I had a programmer who was capable of it, but he needed money. And I needed money to basically convince these guys not to go to college. Like, one of them is a doctor, he graduated from Duke. Like, the technology was not available to the extent of the ideas that I had. That was a frustration that it's hard to explain. Wanting something that could be so helpful, but it's just not possible to create it. But now, you know, at the time there were 120 million students with IEPs or different learning disabilities, or there were about 60 million students that were completely on a spectrum of basically they got pushed through school. And like I said, a lot of parents, when they have a child who's very much disabled mentally, physically, they won't even send them to school, and they can't get in any trouble for it because they're considered mentally disabled. Well, like I said, imagine if they had a teacher specifically there. This was another thing, because like this wasn't a thing yet. Working from home was not a thing in 2012-11. A teacher paid for her students. The parents picked the times. All this stuff was pitched, slideshows and everything. And they were like, well, this all sounds great, but how are you going to do this? That was the basic, like, I had it all drawn out. I had it all all it needed to be was coded. And we couldn't afford it. And we were a bunch of teenagers and they laughed at us. I don't do any black hat shit. The blackest hat I ever wore was when we would run a server and we found a way to bypass the school. My buddy found a way to bypass the school security measures, and we were able to access a Python web server that he ran at his house on an Asus 10-inch laptop, so we could play RuneScape during school. And then we got caught. We got taken to the IT lab, and they were grilling us on how we did it. My friend was 14. He was smart. He was very smart. Wonder whatever happened to James. Me and him had imaginary friends together when we were in the 4th and 5th grade. We used to sit in the bathroom talking to them. Yes, we both had autism. James was a Linux head, man. He was very into his Linux. We wanted to recruit him as a programmer for us, but he was basic, like, Hello, welcome to Betty's Flowers website. Scroll, 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 scroll. A link to a second page. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Like, his knowledge was limited. It wasn't what we were looking for. I had people that never wanted to talk to me throughout my 12 years of high school, and then when I had an idea, people were coming and trying to get involved. People were following me around in lunch. Like, I was a senior in high school, and people that never bothered with me were like following me around and sitting with me at lunch while I was on a laptop brainstorming and like telling this person, okay, I need you to do this. I need you to outreach and talk to some of the teachers that I don't know. I need you to talk to some people that like. And then we all graduated, and that was it. One of them went to Penn State College, got kicked out for selling drugs. Another one went to Duke, and he's I think he's a DO. I think he's a doctor of osteopathic medicine. And then another one of them is a lawyer. And one of them went on to be a cop.
You're in the mix.
So none of us ever made out of any of it. And also, I felt a little disrespected because one of the people I brought into the project, when I had him write up what he was going to contribute to the project, there was spelling errors. That rubbed me the wrong way. Straight A student wants to become part of a project, and he's spelling shit wrong. Shows how serious he was. You know, some of the people that wanted to be involved, just like, it was like a holy shit, that's a good idea, like, there might be some money to be made. That was it. They didn't want to help. I wanted to help. Another skill that's now useless I had was I ran Twitter accounts for everything from the Pavlok Twitter, which was that shock bracelet. He was on Shark Tank and they fucking made fun of him, but he actually made some money. Well, I ran Crypto Tax Trader, I ran a couple crypto Twitters, ran a couple company Twitters. There were 3 main objectives: like pushing, follow pulling, follow pushing. Like pushing was you go through like, say you're working on a lotion company, like, or a fucking plant-based organic fucking drink company. Well, you go and you type in your key phrase: organic, beverages, hot day, cold drink. Like, you go through and you key phrase everything. You follow those people. You could, at the time, there were parameters you had to work in, and if you could only follow 200 people every 36 hours, and you couldn't unfollow any of them for another 36 hours, or you'd get suspended as a bot. They would think you're a bot, so you had to stay in those. And then also like pushing, which is you go through and you like every single fucking thing you can like, and you pull followers from it. Like, you like everything based off of whatever it is. Long story short, if you gave me a Twitter, I could have 1,000. At the time, I could have 1,000 followers on it in like 6 weeks, and then it goes from there. Like, once you have 1,000, I brought 2 different Twitters up to over 25K, and then they got taken over. I charged $300 a month per Twitter because it was nothing for me. Like. But now it's a skill that's useless to me. Other than climbing the RuneScape follower base, like, you just go through and follow different people and they follow you back. There's not really much to it. I was running Instagrams and Facebooks, but it's hard to do that when you're not locally involved, if that makes any sense. If you're trying to run run a Facebook for somebody and they live in Cleveland, you're getting recommended different things, different people, different areas of the world, different, like, Facebook's a lot more, like, center focused around your community and where you're currently, you know, if you're working on a project or whatever, that's great and all, but there's a pretty good chance that Facebook's not going to be the best route to go. Like, and really, you have to pay to run ads and put your stuff out there. Like, Facebook costs money to get something out there, to get a new product out there, such on and so forth. I have a friend of mine who's found success in making all organic soaps, all different flavors, smells. They look good enough to eat, man. Like, I'll show you an example. Anyway, why this is prevalent is I, at some point, might get to run an Instagram for him. He's waiting to see how sales continue. When you look at this stuff, you can't tell me it ain't the best. Like, it looks good enough to eat. I'll show you the one picture I like the most. He's making good money. So these are this is the product I might get a chance to push an Instagram for. We got honeysuckle, blueberry maple, vanilla cream. They look like candy, don't they? They're actually bars of soap. They're all different flavors, homemade. They're organic. They're made with quality ingredients. And he's flipped 2 loads now. $7 a bar. Costs less than $1 to make a bar. So I might be getting into the soap business part-time. CFO. I'll be paying for the products if need be, and then running on Instagram. Pay for the product, get my end back, a percentage, and then the rest to them. That's kind of the terms I'd like to get to. Doesn't use any fats or anything. He uses, like, he melts it down with like menthol leaves or like oatmeal or shea, like different types of or like honey and like moisturized, like natural oils like vitamin E and aloe and just all natural, no animals, no, you know. Even the packaging is paper packaging, recyclable paper packaging.
The world is listening.
Try to keep the frequency.
Ministry of Sound presents Nebworth 01.
Ministry.
Do not attempt to leave the dance floor.
And I'm not like, I didn't just jump on board with it when it became successful. Like, he started with 400 bars, flipped that, and now is making 1,000 and estimating to make $7,000 on the next flip. But like, I was there and supportive of him before he ever sold a bar. You haven't used soap, and I haven't showered in like 3 weeks.
Nebworth 01.
Ministry.
Hey, you gotta listen to this, man, because this concerns you, alright?
Recorded live in the Renaissance Arena at Nebworth.
I think
01
showering lowers your immune system.
with Paul Van Dyke.
You really only need to brush, floss, and mouthwash and keep your dental work up to date and get cleanings every 6 months. That's a no-brainer unless you want pain, money, and just misery. That can't be skipped. Those things can't be skipped, but I put on clean clothes, clean underwear, clean boxer, clean socks every day. I work in a cold environment. I don't sweat. I'm not allowed outside in the sun. I don't stink. Like, I'm not a normal human being. So when you do nothing and you lay in bed and play RuneScape when you're not at work and clean clothes, wash your face, wash your hands, brush your teeth, put on clean clothes, you stank. You know, it amazes me how girls, even though you could stink down there very badly, they don't give a shit. But I haven't been with a girl in over a year, so I can't say anything. Girls love that shit, just the way certain guys like feet. There's certain guys that like the smell of feet, girls' feet. And then there's girls that are attracted to a guy that's got a stank on them, man, like smell of weed and ass, and they're fucking swooning. I don't know what that is, man. Fucking A, Vengeance, where's my lighter? You gotta do that, why you gotta do me like that? I don't wanna hate you, I don't wanna love you, I don't wanna do you like that. Why you gotta do me like that? 'Cause I got jeans and my boots black. You, I don't wanna love you, I don't wanna do you like that. Cause you gotta do me like that. Live it like a NASCAR, I can see the time pass. Feel like I'm in high school, fucking me in gym class. Shorty, I remember that, I know you remember that. You were with me even before I even wrote raps. Now I see the cat flow. Is anybody out there? Can anybody really fake it out? Girl, I know you hear me. "16 lives cover, I'm fine. Break my bones, it acts my spine. Wonder who you'll fuck when I die. And if I called your phone, would you cry? Please don't lie, wasting your time. 16 lies make me feel fine." If I did 16 lines, I'd have a problem. It'd just be too much. I don't listen to any of that music anymore. Depressing. I took her back
You're in
to
the
my
mix
place, watching
Paul
it
Van Dyke.
move on her face. Da 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 da. It's all right now. I like stoner rock, man. True fucking stoner rock. Old man rock. Okay, seriously, why the fuck do I have to lose my lighter every time I put it down? Couple more days. 8 more days until I move. And then I have my lighter tray next to my bed. Depending on how many people are chilling, there's enough lighters in there to blow up the whole trailer if something happens. I have a rule when you come to my trailer, put your lighters in the fucking lighter jar. It's a big fucking urn like thing. Put your lighters in there because I don't want to fucking hear about so and so stole my lighter, so and so where's my lighter, this, that. Put your fucking lighters in them. It helps when you're locked in a trailer with your friends for 3 days on acid and mushrooms and whatever else. I'm gonna trip my sack off this summer. I'm gonna find the enlightenment I'm searching for. I was enlightened in January. That was the last time I tripped. Now I need a new perspective. With acid, you can't do it too much and too often, in my opinion. Mushrooms, eat them all day long. And go nuts. They're actually therapeutic in microdosing. I wish I could get prescribed psilocybin. it just turns on this extra creativity, just this extra like, I don't even know. What up, YouTube, YouTube, YouTube? That one? It's called Eyeless. As a self-proclaimed bassist and singer, I'm proud to say that I can play that intro on the drums. I always thought I was going to be a drummer. I was in the drum corps in middle school and stuff. Drumming is the easiest out of all of it because it's not a note, a fret, a fucking arpeggio. It's you can watch the beat and what's happening and then you go. It's like monkey see, monkey do. When I was in this band when I was 19, I used to get behind the kit and be like, no, like, play it like this.
Recorded live in the Renaissance Arena at Nebworth 01.
You want to see Dave at 19? This is the fucked up thing is like I had nice long hair, but I even shaved it when I had it.
Come on.
There I go, wherever I went. Oh, there I am. Come back.
With Paul Van Dyke.
It kind of makes me wonder if shaving my head to the, bald before I had a receding hairline, like if it killed off the follicles faster, like, those fine hairs, the small hairs. I would blame it on stuff, but every male relative of mine is bald, and at young ages. No, the secret to keeping your hair is peanut butter and barbecue sauce. You use the peanut butter, use the barbecue sauce as the shampoo, and you use the peanut butter as conditioner. Best thing you could do for your hair. Kangaroo spit's too expensive. Nah, you don't need a blowtorch, you just need some fucking... You need some fucking Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce. And a little bit of Tabasco sauce. You know, I'm having my boss order me a gallon of syrup. Because at work, when I make Scrapple Wednesday mornings at 3 in the fucking morning, I sit down and eat Scrapple with pancake syrup. She's ordering me a gallon. If you never lived in New Jersey or New York or Pennsylvania, you probably don't know what Scrapple is. Or ring bologna. Tariffs. Yeah, I'm not really worried about tariffs with my 96 Corolla. I love that little car. It burns oil. It burns a quart or two of oil every 1,000 miles. I have to pour oil into it, keep it topped up. It emits the most noxious smoke too, but gets me wherever I gotta go for free. I put $4 grand into that car, rebuilt it. I basically took an old car and rebuilt it, everything but the engine. But I did some of the major components, but bit of an oil burning issue. But if that's the only problem I have on a 30-year-old car, I'm okay. If I have to dump a quart in every 1,000 miles, I don't give a fuck. I had a job done to it recently. I dropped the oil pan, put a new oil pan, and poured some stop stick in there and gave it another oil change, and we're hoping that keeps our oil content. Like I said, I don't mind having to pour oil in every 1,000 miles or so, but still, like, it's a problem you don't want to have. Everybody tells me I should get a new car. I had a new car once. Somebody cut me off and I wrecked it. I spent almost 17 grand on that car. That's how much I was at in payments. And then I wrecked it and had nothing. So I'll never have a car payment again. Let's just put it that way. I'll never be stupid enough. Personally. I bought it for $1,500. Put a new gas tank, fuel pump, pads, rotors, calipers, drums, radiator, coil timing belt assembly, alternator, battery, power steering basin and lines, brake fluid basin and lines, all new electrical components, all new spark plugs, coil packs, all new piston gaskets, new head gasket.
Recorded live in the Renaissance Arena at Nebworth 01.
I don't really know what else to say. I basically, like I said, I invested a little bit of money into it, and now I have a car that'll get me 100,000 miles for free. I've already gotten through 10 months with it. A car is about getting yourself through life. It's just supposed to, you get in it, and it takes you to work, or takes you home, or whatever the fuck that it is that you're doing, and you shouldn't have to think about it or pay for it much more than putting gas in and getting oil changes. Well, some people want to have a new car, you know, it is what it is. I respect that. Pretty much everybody I know has a car and a payment, and I'm like, you know, driving around in an old car. But Billy Boy does just fine. No car, no problems. I wouldn't drive if I didn't have to. Yeah, that must be nice. My commute's like a half hour, and when I move it's like 45 minutes almost. Just ready woods. I get like 1 million wood cutting XP a week. I don't do zone anymore. Oh shit, we're almost 50 mil fishing. I don't want to miss that picture. Fishing. You listen to Mr. Ballin vids? I think I've heard of that. I don't know if I personally listened. I don't really watch videos like about like streamers and YouTube. I watch like documentaries and shit like that. I don't play music in the car anymore. The click-clack is universally known by everybody that's ever spent time around me in person in the past 6-7 years. 150 mil redwoods on the main, 100 mil on the Iron Man, 30 mil on the UIM. Like if anybody that's been around me over the past several years, they always ask, chopping that tree, chopping that tree. Like I had a guy at work today. I had it out on the table because I switched from zone at work to redwoods when I can. And any wood cutting XP is more valuable than any ranged XP. Well, it was chopping the tree, and he's like, "So that's what you do all day long?" I was like, "No, that's just one of the skills." He's a normie. He doesn't give a fuck to hear about this, you know? What does that entail? Interesting. Intro to gaming. It's all the rage. Forget about that. I had the better idea years ago. Get a bunch of people together, rent a warehouse, run a server, and you pay for cubicles that can fit a bed and a computer and gaming setup. And everybody pays each month $1,000 or so, $800, and you basically just could stream full time or just live there and work. That's what they need, not libraries and fucking. No, there needs to be gamer warehouses. It'd be the most peaceful gathering of people possible. Now, each of the rooms is soundproof because, you know, you got your guy screaming at League of Legends.
After beat, groove after groove, jam after jam. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear.
There'd be a cafeteria for food, you know. If there was 70 people paying $1,000 a month, it would be feasible. Well, there'd be a public bathroom, restroom style. It's like, think of a warehouse, and then think of like, or a factory, like, and you have your fucking locker rooms and your girls. Although if you get into drama, if you get into trouble, if you get into some girl doesn't want you near their pod, and you keep it up, you gotta leave. So best off sticking to yourself, or finding people that play the same game that live there. One day it will be large warehouses. Well, they already are with all the data centers and servers, and there will be like entire factories that are remotely operated, no manpower whatsoever, just completely robotic, everything. Everything that people do at like Amazon and stuff like, because I worked at Amazon before, so I know, but like a robot could. Amazon's a good job if you are, trying to make some money and you don't have a lot of time to do it, and you want to just get in and just be another number making your money. I will say that it does offer a pretty good setup for people. Although you're just another number, man. They have the highest turnover rate of like most companies that are in that field. You know it's gonna be a shit fest when the people training you have been there for 3 months. Like, during orientation and all of that, at the time, people training were there. The one was there for 3 months. It was like, and then like the speaker, who was one of the managers, was like, "It's my 9th month as an Amazonian," because they call each other Amazonians. I quit 4 days in. 2 reasons. 1, my stream was banned because I showed a piss bottle, and then it got unbanned. And 2, because I asked one of the managers a question, and they said, "I don't give a fuck, figure it out." Ever seen Office Space? No? Is it like a movie? I've been watching the new season of Black Mirror. Try to get through it tonight, but I'll probably end up streaming late. I love that series, man. It's made by the same. What is it? It's a movie, right? Not a show. I'll have to dig into it. Which one's Plaything? Is it from the new series? I don't think I got... If it is, I didn't get there yet. The Miley Cyrus one? Or... Oh. Well, that was last season. Right? The Miley one. I think the craziest one was the one where they could become whatever gender they wanted in the VR. And like two dudes, best friends, like fell in love with each other and cheated on their wives and shit in the game. That and the one where he's stuck in that house and ended playing mind games and shit, but then it's all literally was just like 20 seconds and he was dead. And I like the one where they fucking everybody's walking around raiding each other, giving each other fucking 4s or 3. They were like, it was very prevalent at the time.
Ik ben dus afwezig geweest de afgelopen 2 weken. Excuses daarvoor. En vorige week is het misgegaan met de DAT die ik had klaar liggen in Passion in Colville. Die zou hier moeten geweest zijn afgelopen donderdag. Ik begreep dat dat mis is gegaan. Dus helaas, afgelopen week was er geen State of Trance eigenlijk. De week ervoor heb je kunnen luisteren naar een gig die ik draaide in Golden Stoke-on-Trent in Engeland.
Dude, Korakaya.
Voorlopig gaan we weer terug naar het vaste gebruik. State of Trance op jouw donderdagavond. Het eerste uur, de nieuwste platen, de tune of the week.
I watched the icebergs, Twitch icebergs, internet icebergs. Horror documentaries, serial killer documentaries, Catch a Predator, Breaking Banquet, Law Cow Live. Lots of documentaries on animals and environmental issues, the ocean.
Ik zal vast verklappen, we hebben de première van de nieuwe Rank 1.
I watched like videos of like a large metal grinder going and like scroll through different things.
And Precision and the Freak.
I like shorts. I like watching shorts. They're really a brain rotter.
Alleen maar de nieuwste shit.
My frequent rewatches are Trailer Park Boys, Breaking Bad, Godfather series, Goodfellas, Butterfly Effect. Rewatched Lost. I was really glad I did that. Rewatched it as an adult because as a teenager, a kid almost, I didn't understand. I'll have to watch it in my spare time if I can find some. $50 mil fishy on the iron coming in. It's pretty big for me. $50 mil. I gotta go use the ladies' room. get myself to the dragons and let them aggro before I get up.
Well, I mean, I do things, you know. I do things that, you know,
Oh,
that
shit.
I hide from people. I go places, I interact. There's certain clubs.
Blue dragons is a nice
Like fantasy.
welcomed task,
It's just something like when you get in there,
because we're getting 93 prayer tonight.
the music like owns you. The music like owns you. It's like that house music. It's like, it's not dancing.
Can't wait to max, man. So far away, but we'll get there. I'll be close to top 100 app by the time I max. Pretty fucked. Alright, I'll be back in like a minute, 2 minutes. Four hours of sleep catches up to you when you worked for 12 and come home and play. I didn't bother taking a nap, I just said fuck it, let's just play tonight. Usually what I would do is 4 hours and then an hour and a half nap after work, but I didn't take the nap today. or do us in. Do us in at an earlier hour than if I would have took a little nap, but whatever. I game in comfort. I fucked up my back between working, lifting weight, and I wasn't sitting properly for a few months last spring and summer and fall. So now I fucking lay down and relax wherever I am. The older you get, you know, your body's not meant to be so sedentary. And if you're just sitting on your spine constantly, I'd rather be laying down. I'd rather be comfortable. So you need a laptop. Well, no, you don't need a laptop, you just need monitors hooked up to your bed. I'm building the ultimate gaming fucking den this summer at the trailer. Queen size bed with 6-inch bamboo foam padding. And then I'm gonna make like a padded that I lay up against. And I'm gonna have the laptop off to my side, and then a monitor hooked up to it, and then the camera on the monitor in front of me, so I can just lay down and fucking play. Relaxation and gaming. $50 mil fishing incoming on the ironic man.
Israëlische producer die al jaren furoren maakt.
My goal is to get 100 mil fishing to match it up with 100 mil woodcutting, and then I'm gonna do 100 mil mining with calcified rocks for like 8 months.
Volgens mij is het geen classic, maar het is gewoon een nieuwe plaat van hem. Ik heb hem in ieder geval nog nooit gehoord.
This account's just
Zoals gezegd, Neurotic Jock Therapy.
an AFK project.
Australisch plaatje. Zal hier ook ongetwijfeld wel ergens te verkrijgen zijn, maar scoort hoge ogen op de dansvloer, kan ik je melden. We zijn inmiddels druk aan het chatten. Ik zou het erg leuk vinden als je erbij bent. De jongens van Rank 1 zijn er ook. Ga naar www.com.
My goal right now is
/armind.
it's gonna take a while, but my goal is to hit 5k HP, 5k iron,
En dan /armind. Dus
5k iron app.
kun je mee chatten met mij en de jongens van Rank 1. De jongens van Rank 1 zijn er niet zomaar, want ik heb voor jullie klaar liggen op de draaitafel.
We're like 700 hours off of that.
Absolute primeur, de nieuwe Rank 1 hier in A State of Trance. Ik heb nog niet eens de titel, maar die zal ik zo even gaan vragen hier. Hier is die.
You can yawn all you want. I still gotta stay up.
IDNT Radio.
This is some shit I've been into lately, man. PlayStation 2 era ambient jungle D&B. You heard this mix? Or you heard of the genre? Nice. It's different, I like it. I gotta blow my fucking nose, dude. Jesus Christ. Free-to-play players usually run it. What do you mean by that? Ah. Are you free to play? A bit. Probably like ranked 14 or some shit. Top 200. Sweet. Yo, Wukek. What's up, bro? I have the same mice I've been getting for the laptop for like 3 years. Now, these are the same mice. This was the first one I got. It's called the Logitech M100. Hold on here, I get some fucking light. So it's called the M100. My fingers wore grooves into it. The bottom of it, the plastic rubs are down to they went down below the plastic. This is a new one. In my 2,500 total days of playtime across all accounts, I've went through so much equipment. I have like $6,000 in collections from Best Buy. That mouse only got decommissioned because it frayed at the port to the mouse and also to the USB. The only reason I had to buy another one is because it was at the end of its life. It was starting to glitch out. I run machines until they don't run anymore, and then I replace them. Like my PC, it was just out of spec. I couldn't even download Windows 11 on it, so I decided to go with a gaming laptop so that I could be mobile. But it also has some power to it as well. It's not. I didn't go and just get something cheap. Got a laptop that likely scenarios are that I spill something on it, drop it, step on it. Just any of those things could happen way before it ever burns out. A 12th Gen i5 and a fucking NVIDIA graphics card to play RuneScape. Okay. I don't really know what more I'll ever need. 12 cores, 8 logical processors. I spent about $800 and it was on sale. Black Friday type shit at the time. Well, I would like it to last at least 3 years. If I can take care of it. The first night I bought it, I was in bed and I rolled over and it fell and hit. I was in an attic, so it was wood floor. And when I was asleep, I fell asleep with it in my lap. And when I woke up, get ready for work, whatever, you know. I go to pick up the laptop, you know, all excited, turn it on and go to zone, NMZ. And the metal prong from the charger is sticking out of where you plug it in. And it was on the ground and it was broken. So I had to order a new charger. I could have cried. I was so upset. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Like, I just bought... Even now, it has some issues. Like, sometimes I have to take the charger out and put it back in, because I definitely bent or wiggled or did something to the inner components, to the actual probe that you hook the charger, like... And I did it on the first night I got it, man. It's like... stupid. You stupid. I am not. What's 9 plus 10? 21? Yeah, shit happens, man. I mean, if this laptop took a shit right now, I would have one by tomorrow afternoon. But that's not the point. The point is, you want it to last a little bit longer than having to just go and buy another one. I want to get a couple years out of it. $800 is a good deal. That's the price of a good monitor these days. Yeah. It's just for RuneScape and streaming RuneScape. It's more power than I even need. How you doing, Jeller? You're hunting black chins, Wukek? You bring an alt? Probably, most likely. Are there PKers nowadays? Trying to max the hardcore close to 2200. The boy. $2,200, man. That's the stretch. That's the long haul. Do you have any plans after Max yet? You're actually doing Risk. Can't say the same. I was a scared core. Yeah, how's that game? What's that like? Am I missing anything? Ah. It's on Steam, right? I have low self-esteem, so I don't really go on there. $8K off 50 fishing. Am I finishing 99? I have enough pots and herbs for like 97. I'll have to do some more, little bit more Master Armor before I finish. It's one prayer pot per 1,000 Slayer XP. No, my numbers are way off, I'm sorry. It's 1,000 prayer pots per million Slayer XP. That's right. So it's 10 every 10k Slayer XP is a prayer pot. I think that's the right math. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Bow, 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 bow. I'll be like 97 prayer and some change, and then I'll have to slay past 99. So like I'll have to get like 15 mil Slayer to finish 99 prayer. Because we're about to be 93 prayer. We're a mil behind, less than a mil behind now. We might actually get 99 prayer before Slayer. I'll have to see. This Ash spell is fantastic. Bones and ashes. Reanimation right there to go. Like tonight so far, 40k Slayer, 42k prayer. Yeah. What's your hunter at, Wukek? $74. Climbing up their ladder already, buddy. How you enjoying main game? More funds? More alts? Ooh, a lamp. Here we go, 50 mil fish on the Iron Man. I gotta tweet that. Tweet that for the fucking RuneScape Twitter clout. Doo-doo. Fuck yeah. Little milestone. A young milestone. Fire that out there and look back later on. That is a nice part about RuneScape Twitter, is when people post achievements, people show love. Love, love, love. What's up, Sir Filthy? Trying to get some more funds. You love the main so far. You like the GP aspect. Black chins with 3.8. Jesus Christ. Gotta X that. Do you have a Twitter? Assuming not. Jesus Christ, I asked her. Yeah, you'd give away your identity if you shared that information. I understand. Jesus Christ. Well, the boy Ely got the Dragon Warhammer on the UIM. It's big. Since I played all modes, what's been the fun so far? It all equally sucks. I don't know, it's a hard question. Everything had its thing at the time. You know, I was into certain, you know, I was all about main game, then I was all about hardcore, then. Well, I guess they've all been enjoyable, you know? But, I think I would say probably the UIM, though. I'm most curious to see what I'm able to do. Everything else was pretty straightforward. This is sort of all over. I mean, when you're a main, you played alts, made a couple bill. When you're an Iron Man, you stack resources and bank up, and 0-time day alt, and all kinds of other meta. Hardcore, you're either like good at the game and you're able to get PBM and ranks, or you just make one to die on it and try again. Or you play safe and climb ranks and get made fun of. There's like a couple different routes you can take. My least favorite game mode was hardcore because, you know, one death and it was done. It was just so instantaneous. What are you working on, Filthy? What items do you got, Jeller? Assuming you got DS2 and stuff, which is fucking big. Come on. Okay. $20K till a prayer level. Fuck. Yeah. big. That's large for me. I want Abby's or Nax or something. I have to do them because it takes 10 minutes. 5 minutes. Gotta bring a couple food for the superior. I won't be doing Hydra for probably half a decade. I have zero plans on any Slayer after 99. And I'm not stopping for a Lance. What you see is what I'll ever have for melee, for combat. As soon as I'm done with 99, I'll probably never touch it again. My goals are agility and rune crafting and herb runs, man. Like, I may never even fucking get through that. Slayer would always have to be the last thing you want to do post-max because of the devaluement. Slayer as we know it now might be completely different 3 years from now. Who knows? I really want to get a dark bow. I've never gotten a dark bow drop in Old School. It was always something I loved getting when I was younger playing the game. They were like 900k. They were 3 mil when I first started playing, but I had nowhere near that Slayer level. Chungus Hydra. It was Chungus, man. I don't know these hippie, new age fucking words. Write that down. I don't know what that means. I'm an old fucking man. Like my dick. No, it's actually small. It's about the length of my thumb and the width of my pinky. Small Willy syndrome. There's no cure. I watch like these crazy documentaries and on all kinds of topics, and there's a guy that used rubber bands to stretch his penis by like a half an inch. Like, what the fuck? Hey, whatever makes him happy. A nice Wong whip. Oh. That was a little dramatic. Yo, what's up, Blind? Fuck you. Not funny. Picking the guy, the fucking bald guy. What are you up to, man? Hoping for some prayer XP tasks so I can finish 93 tonight. Make another clip for the self-proclaimed, long-awaited at the time maxing video. I documented everything I've achieved since 2200 to 2277. Well, still got a long way to go. I make like a 30-40 second clip. That's just going to be all the progress all the way up. It's going to be my most viewed YouTube video. And it's going to start a series, UIM Beyond Max. Red Dragons, nice, I'll take it. Per. Woohoo! Yay! Ice cream. There's evil afoot. Here, have some goat's milk. Here, have some goat's milk. That'll do fine. When I slay, if I ever slay in the future, I'll get a DFS and a lance. Because I'll be doing all the dragon tasks, medals, everything at that point. I don't think I'll ever play that long, though. Like, realistically, my goal is it's like a year and a couple months of agility, over a year of RC. It's like there's no guarantee that's ever gonna happen. So I might never make it back to train post Max Slayer. The food situation's fine, I feel like. Just ran here for nothing.
Thursday night dance treatment. The newest tunes selected. The hottest tracks in a row.
A state of trance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for tonight, Armin van Buren. This is A State of Trance with Armin van Buren.
Yeah. It's a yearly tradition, but when I go visit my buddy up near New York, I buy all the Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are at the fucking dollar store near him. see what I could pull. I'm trying to pull Blue Eyes. Pulled a couple shiny Dark Magicians, I pulled an arm of Exodia, which I never thought I'd see that again. Pulled a Red Eyes Black Dragon, the Ice Dragon, what the fuck? Lackluster Soldier. They have a new Blue Eyes structure deck. If you buy 3 of them, you could build a deck that can compete it. Yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon was like... So, flashback to being 8 years old. It was a big thing amongst my little degenerate friend group at the time. We played cards. We didn't play, but we would flex on each other who had better cards. Well, I traded a Blue Eyes for a shiny Dark Magician and a Red Eyes Black Dragon. At the time. Yeah, I know, but I have to naturally pull one. I can't buy one. But I traded away my Blue Eyes, and then at that point, I had a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Lady Magician, or whatever the fuck, and I had the spell that combined the 2 of them, and I had, forget what else I had, I can't even remember some of the names, but, and I had a right arm of Exodia, and the left leg of Exodia, yeah, Dark Magician Girl, whatever, but, I had 2 Exodia pieces, which was huge. My buddy had the right leg of Exodia, and I wanted it so bad, but he wasn't willing to trade anything for it. But I was going to a sleepover that night, but my fucking mom had to go to some places before she was going to drop me off. And I was a kid on Ritalin, so I was all fucking piped up as it was, and I was getting pissed. I wanted to go to my buddies. So, to quell the situation, she bought me a pack of cards, and I pulled a fucking Blue Eyes. So, I went to the sleepover with everybody that was there. They had a Blue Eyes in their deck, and I had just traded mine away. Well, we were all talking about this, talking about that. My buddy was like, he's like, I'm kind of glad that Dave wanted what he wanted, because I traded him a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Dark Magician, for a Blue Eyes. And they were like, oh, you don't have your Blue Eyes anymore? I was like, no, but I got a couple Exodia pieces. Oh yeah, by the way. Then I pulled it out, fucking smelling brand new, and they were like, oh. My buddies had a crink in it. Egg potato. I kept the pull, yeah, I pulled 2 within a short period of time, traded it away, and then realized how like prestigious it was. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I need another one. Well, I never thought I'd pull it from... Dude, I was never so happy to go to 2 thrift stores and one of my mom's friend's houses as a kid. Because I just sat there smiling over my cards, like... I was the man at the sleepover at 8 years old that night. Oh, do I have it now? No. I don't have it. I don't have any of the cards I had. I had a first edition Charizard holographic. Back at that time, the older people that were into the Pokemon, when they'd go off to college, their moms would fucking sell everything in their rooms. Well, my mom got me a folder of cards, $20. Everything from A to Z, from a fucking Pikachu variants, Mew variants, Mewtwo, 1, 2, shiny, everything. Behind the Blastoise was a first edition Charizard tucked away behind the. I traded the rarest cards that I had at the time for a laptop and a bicycle. I got into Pokemon cards after Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And then I found RuneScape when I was 11, and it was over. But it's probably one of the best birthday memories, because birthdays aren't very fucking memorable as you get older. Well, on my 10th birthday, I completed the last gym in gold version, got a master ball, was running down the grass that ran you from the last gym basically to the start point, and I pulled an Entei. Then I played crystal version and went on a Suicune hunt. Just farming, like I think that's what got me into grinding RuneScape. Because that mentality of just like you have to grind out, going through different areas and searching. Well, pulled the Suicune with a greater ball. Lost it. Didn't know that if you come across the legendary dog in the games, that it'll never spawn again. So I spent the last 6 months of my life that I wasn't playing RuneScape, playing Pokemon, trying to farm something that I was never going to be able to get. And then I got a Game Shark, which a Game Shark completely ruined Pokemon gaming for me, because you could spawn level 100 everything, and it just destroyed it ruined it. So from that point, there was a period of time where I was lost. Between the ages 10 and a half and 11, I didn't know what I was doing for video game wise. Well, on a 2006 spring day, my buddy showed me RuneScape, and wow. And I liked WoW more. But my mom, when I told her it was a $15 membership and that RuneScape at the time was $4.99, she only wanted to pay for RuneScape membership. But once I got membership and once I started like playing, it was over. My life was over. Life as I knew it became, I had to get good grades, decent enough that my mom would let me play on the computer. And I had a hidden laptop and everything. A grubby key and a head at the same time. Sweet. $20K off of 21K now off of a prayer level. Yes, sir. If I keep getting keys like this, I might be able to do this task in one run here. And then if we could pull some Necreals or Abbey Demons, oh my god, my penis. Nice. Sweet. It's actually massive. We'll run out of prayer before we run out of food. Oh, thanks a lot, magician. It's a good night to fucking game, man. Or morning, whatever it is for you. Come on. Oh my god. Maybe we could score some super restore with this. The grubby gamer, 3 keys and 5 kills. One, two, I don't know. Grubby Dave. I just have my name as what I currently see the game as. What's up, Maida? What's up, River? Anybody else into some trance and gaming tonight, man? I think I am. I think I am. Told you I'm gonna run out of prayer before food this run. All those keys. This one's almost purple. Three different shades.
2 weken geleden, Tune of the Week in deze show. Signum's Third Dimension. Binnenkort uitkomen op Silver Premium Recordings. Pascal en Ronde zijn de twee jongens achter Signum. In Nederland zeg maar vrijwel onbekend, alleen bij de hardcore vinylkopers en de mensen van de State of Trance. Maar best wel onbekend, zullen we maar zeggen, terwijl ze wel heel Engeland aan het veroveren zijn met hun DJ-kunsten. Zo raar kan het lopen. Heb je een vraag of een verzoekje? radio-id-t.com is het adres. radio-id-t.com.
Yes, what he said.
Now it's time for a message. A message that will shock the world. A message that will shock the world.
Shock the
TNT
world.
Radio. No competition possible.
Het goede van een week show miss is dat je verschrikkelijk veel nieuwe platen hebt.
Can't believe these songs were new back then.
Gelukkig deze afgelopen 2 weken. Het is een beetje stil wat ik al zei. Na vorige shows kwam niet heel veel goede nieuwe platen uit. Het schijnt ook een soort van na de zomerdip te zijn. Maar iedereen is weer volop bezig en zit in de studio. Ik krijg ook diverse mp3'tjes via de e-mail binnen. En een vinyltje wat in mijn postbus zat vorige week, waarmee ik meteen opende in LA. De tent ging absoluut los meteen bij deze plaat. Zoetermeer kan trots op zichzelf zijn. BPM Dance zit er al een tijdje. Ze runnen ook de website onlydjs.com. En Randy Joubert is een van de eigenaren van de tent. En er zit ook de grote man achter Katana.
Wonder what we're gonna get
Rare
next.
platen. En verderop in de show heb ik ook nog een hele verse remix van hem. Hij is erg goed bezig op het moment. Katana Alesis in a State of Trance deze week.
Tune of the Week.
Yeah, there's too much vocal shit in the new age. Puts me off. I don't like. There's some vocal trance I like, but very few. I'm a bit of a trance snob. I got to do a live set with Ely that got 100 viewers watching, and almost 2K views on YouTube, so I can say that I've peaked in trance. Got to play with one of the Godfathers. There's some people that strictly listen to vocal. I think it takes away from a good beat. Listening to some shit that's got you grinding, and the next thing you know, some guy or girl starts talking, singing. Just not my cup of tea. You were there for live episodes? Sweet. Was it loud? Wow. Foreigner. I don't think I'll ever go to any electronic concerts that would end up on drugs. If I have access to something, bad news. You want to go to an actual State of Trance show? We should, man. Fight the power. I want to watch paint dry on a wall and grass grow. Simple, man. Gamers gaming. You know, it's part of the process. Nope. Ooh, that I'm fucking proud of. We're getting prayer tonight. Sweet. Whatever you say, man. Oh, this is actually such a big task. Whatever you say, man. How about that? I get distracted by force. I don't want to fucking work. But I have to, I got bills. Cheap bills, but still. I live in a trailer half of the year for $400 a month. Fucking dirt cheap. Just playing RuneScape anyway. The average apartment's like $1,500 in America. So I stay in cheap places, or at friends' houses, or wherever I end up. Wherever I can fucking game, smoke pot. I don't know, whatever 400 USD is, your money. Yeah. 2024 cost me 12 grand in cost of living, and 2025 will be less than that. World. It wouldn't matter now. You weren't in the world when it dropped. I should just take those off the list. I leave whips on the ground. I leave everything on the ground. No purpose. It's nice to see they're over 2 mil. When you've killed that many Abbey demons in your life, more than that, I don't even have what I've killed in the UIM added to that, but yeah. It was nice at the time. They were like 3 mil.
Radio, State of Trance. Als je mij nou vraagt wat een absoluut
That's
anthem
my
is, dan is
main
dit dat
ult.
wel.
This is my ult.
Wat krijg je als je Darren Tate, oftewel Jurgen Fries met The Theme, oftewel, nou ja, doe maar die duizenden projecten maar op die hij gedaan heeft, samenvoegt met Jono Grant.
That
een van de
account
grote
has
mannen achter,
250,000 wyverns after the counter came out.
Dan krijg je Let the Light Shine In en dat klopt
100,000 rune dragons, 85,000 firewatch, 125,000 abbeys, 150,000 gargoyles. Some fucking nutty numbers, man.
Zometeen nog tracks van Joey Beltram, Matt Derry, John
I
the
was always a
Dentist.
PVM alter.
En
I
als
always
hadden we
used
net Katana, Alasis.
PVM methods for money. I never did. I didn't do runner. I didn't run for anybody. I didn't do flipping. Oh, I flipped a little bit, but I didn't do shop. I just liked doing PVM monster killing.
En heel soms gebeurt dat ik iets opgestuurd krijg en dan krijg ik speciaal ingefluisterd van iemand. Je mag nog niet vertellen wat het is. Maar er werd wel ontzettend veel over gepraat. De eerste keer dat ik hem draaide was het 3 weken geleden volgens mij in de show.
It wasn't really much of a grind. It was
Als je heel goed
fun.
luistert kun je de sound herkennen. De track heet Beautiful. Maar voor wie die is mag ik nog niet zeggen. Nog 1 keer in de State of Trance.
It was part of being top page as a main. Yeah.
Is a state of trance with Armin van Buren.
I'm a future 3x top pager, man. I was just doing what I had to do as a man. Maybe 4x. The iron never gets anywhere. That'd be crazy. I know I'll at least be able to say I got top 100 in every game mode. Well, in all the main Iron Man, main, UIM, hardcore. I was top 20 main, top 20 hardcore, top 100 Iron Man, but it dropped out of that. I'd love to get this account top 100 again. I think it's rank 176 now. My main's still like top 250. That fucking blows my mind. I haven't played it in 6 years almost. RS3 Abbey Beasts. Yeah, I heard that shit's pretty good, man. I saw some people training them. All these RS3 metas, man. It's crazy. Fucking crazy. How many of those are you making? Or how many do you have? Or did you rent them? Van Jeans, where's my lighter? The fuck, man. Did I get you into the fucking UIM mindset, man? The UIM grind set. Lurking, but Beast for 15 minutes AFK max. When I was at Byers, with the setup I had with Sunfire and the Prerix, I was getting 13 minutes of AFK. If I would have had 99 prayer, it would have been over 15. You know what the most AFK alt is? Log it out and fucking not play one. Nah, do what you gotta do, man. I just have I think I've earned it after playing on an account as an alt that has over 500 days of playtime and hundreds of thousands of KCs throughout accounts, but I think I earned the right to not want to play alts anymore. Lobby timer. It's actually 35 minutes. HP doesn't equal IQ. Huh? Why are you going at darts, man? Some Solus Hexus beef going on. I don't know, anybody that could beat Drary's cooking day. I don't know, man, I'm just not, I wouldn't consider them low IQ. Where are these? The numbers, Mason. Poor darts. Poor fucking darts. All he wanted to do was just lurk and say something, and now he's got to fucking argue. Like, you know what I mean when I say I pay attention and choose to make it literal? I don't even know what the fuck either one of you are talking about here at all with any of this stuff, so there's that. I'm blissfully, like, impartial. I'm blissfully impartial to the conversation because I'll never play those accounts. But I'm curious to hear about them. I'm being fed a couple different numbers now. I went from 35 to 15 to 20 to 9 or whatever the fuck. I don't know who to believe. Mido, how dare you fucking say the wrong numbers around these guys? What's the matter with you? Kick the nest. No, at first you said it was 30 minutes of AFK time. So I don't know if you meant like added between two accounts or like if you meant. And then it went to 35 somehow. Which 6 times 5. Yeah, it's 30. Six, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48. It's actually 36. Now it's 36. The fuck are you talking about, man? Are you smoking that fucking head shit tonight, man? Smoking too much sweet leaf. Oh, you're talking. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand what these numbers mean, man. Nothing matters. Screaming. The more you jump in with the pack, the more you expose yourself for who you really are.
The return of Matt Derry. Matt Derry ken je ook onder de naam Liquan. Mashup, wat heeft hij allemaal nog meer gedaan? Een tijdje een beetje stil geweest rondom Matt Derry, maar ik begrijp dat hij inmiddels weer druk bezig is. Ik heb hem zelf gesproken in Ibiza. En dit juweeltje gaat binnenkort uitkomen op
Snowman.
Moody. En daarvoor
Zo, buddy.
Artist met Beautiful, nog even vanaf CDR. Zodra daar meer informatie over is, hoor je dat hier in deze show. Alle tracks die we draaien dit uur en het komende uur kun je nalezen. Dan ga je naar internet www.arminvanburen.com
Mensen.
www.id-minte.com vanaf morgen.
I haven't made a snowman since I was young.
Vers upgedate tracklistting en ook je vrienden op de
I'm gonna make
chatroom
one next
kunnen je
winter.
het een en ander vertellen over titels of platen die je zoekt. Die gedraaid zijn in dit uur, het komende uur of sowieso op IDT Radio.
All over the planet on id-t.com. Now broadcasting live all over the
You
planet.
broke silence to correct you by intentionally interpreting AFK just so he can correct you.
Slice heet dit nummer. Het is zoveelste nummer met de Donna Summer baslijn, maar kon het
Ja.
toch niet laten in de State of Trance.
Being nice this time is switching up right now, man. They're crashing out. I think what he meant to say is across the accounts, you add it all together, and it's 30 minutes of AFK time. If you consider clicking on each account, add it up. But like that doesn't make, because you have to click on them before 30. So So that doesn't mean that they're. I don't fucking know, man. I'm too high for this. I'm too high for this shit, man. Thanks for piping in, man. Hey, pipe down, George. What was that thing on fishing? It's an Iron Man. Hello, Iron Man. You don't take considering when people are upset with you? If people were upset with me, I would fucking cry myself to sleep, personally. When you combine autism to a small space, there's bound to be crash outs and meltdowns. My stream's the biggest collective of degenerate fucking gamers that exists in streaming on this game. I'm fucking proud of that. I don't want a bunch of fucking normies. You're not a degen, you were sniffing cocaine on your way driving somewhere yesterday. You're a fucking degenerate gambling cokehead prick. This other guy doesn't remember what he says. You literally said you were doing some coke and about to drive home yesterday. So you did cocaine and then you drive and then you're a fucking degenerate, man. You're doing fucking cocaine. You're a degenerate. Anybody who does cocaine is a degenerate. Just accept it. If you do cocaine in any terms of doing cocaine, you're a degenerate. If you gamble on top of that, it's even worse. So don't say you're not a degenerate, man. Don't act like you're above the rest of us. Just because you got cocaine and shit, you know, bragging about it. I wish I had some fucking coke. Good fucking pure Peruvian fucking sniff, man. Oh, man. Nah, I don't need that stuff anymore, man. It's too much. I'm hyper enough as it is. It wouldn't mix well with my downers. You got any mushrooms over there? I like mushrooms on my pizza, so I'm just wondering. Oh, my Valium's my favorite. I haven't taken less than 30 to 50 milligrams of Valium in 5 years. I haven't taken less than that each day. It knocks you out. It just keeps me stable. Every 4 hours, 100 milligrams of Seroquel and a Valium. Prescribed. Just to keep me regular. I was on a Klonopin bender. I had this girl. It was a codependent relationship. I would tell her she was pretty once in a while, and she would give me Klonopin for free. Well, it just became too much, man. Like, I was just tired. Like, at first it was great. It was just like, woo, you know. And then, like, it just, I was at work fucking popping 3-4 milligrams at a time and falling asleep, basically. It was stupid, so I just stopped. Will I show you my e-girls? I don't know, man. I don't really remember days into the next one. That's a side effect of all the drugs. Something that happened yesterday is yesterday's news. It's like a page in a book turned and then you forget about it. If you're thinking about yesterday, you're not going to be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
IDT Radio, your Thursday night dance treatment. Alleen het nieuwste en het verste voor jou.
Normal people
In heet dit
go out
Musica.
and stuff,
Dus IN
usually.
Musica. En het is weer de
On the
Katana
weekend.
remix, kan er niks aan doen. Randy Joubert is
I
erg
go
goed bezig
in.
op het moment. Hij levert alleen maar dit soort juweeltjes af. De hoge ogen gaan scoren op de met name grote halffeesten. Ook in wat hardere clubs zal ongetwijfeld goed te pruimen zijn. Nog 1 plaats verwijderd van 9 uur signaal.
In and out.
Loopt bij ons altijd iets uit. En dan non-stop in de mix. Dus hou die dat recorder scherp. CD-rippers of wat dan ook.
You're not trying to be the best in dance music.
Boys, I'm gonna drone out some shit.
Uprising recordings in the state of trance.
I'll see you tomorrow.